Hi everybody, this is Kristen, Co-Conscious Alaya, and we are here to share a video about light work, energy work that isn't through the chakra system, but how to cleanse our auric field and to clear out old stagnant energy. And it's really a video about the main principles that we use for doing that. And yeah, so let's dive right in. So there are two main principles that we use, and we teach this as well. And these principles are really neurological based and yoga based. And they are able to be done anywhere, anytime, from a beginner through advanced person in meditative practices. So if you're new to meditation or you've yet to try it out, these are great for you. They never get old, and the more you do it, the stronger the power of it is. And so it's something that you want to stick with and make those new neural pathways. So let's talk about, there's two main practices, and one is sensory mindfulness. And so before we can really cleanse with light energy, with the literal light, that keeping in mind, we eat light, we breathe in light, we take in light through our eyes, we take it in through our skin, and often when we're depressed or foggy, we're not eating the right foods, we're indoors too much, we're not getting enough sunshine. And so this practice is a way to utilize light, to take in more light in the body, and to work with the law of observation, that light photons essentially react to your observation. And so before we can do that, we do sensory mindfulness to ground us to be able to visualize better. And so sensory mindfulness is where, imagine you're looking out at you're sitting on your front porch. The green trees are swaying in the wind, and far off in the distance you see a field and mountains. Sensory mindfulness is going through the five senses. So it's, what do I see? And looking at all the different shades of green. How many shades of green are there? How are the leaves moving? How are the clouds moving? What little minute details do I notice about the bugs in the air, the hummingbirds feeding from flowers, or what am I noticing with my eyes? And moving through all five senses with a slow breath, meditating or focusing only on that. So then smelling, what do I smell in the air? And focusing on smell only for a while. What do I feel? What temperature do I feel? Is there moisture in the air? Or, do I feel where my body touches the ground or the chair that I'm on, where it's touching, where is it not touching? Feeling your feet is the number one way to tap into the body. What does the muscles between my toes feel like? What does the skin feel like? And really wrapping your awareness around the bones of the muscles. What do they all feel like? What do my shins feel like? My calves? And staying there while the mind is not only thinking it, but feeling it. So it might take 30 seconds to a minute to 3 minutes to feel your calves and your shins, especially if you're not very active. And so it takes a while, and you have to mentally move your awareness into feeling those areas and give your brain the time to actually be sending those signals there and knowing what it's doing. So spending a minute or so on each part of the body, working your way up. And just wiggling and moving them isn't really feeling them, it's triggering movement, right? So this is in a seated, calm posture, focused on feeling, not on having to move. feeling, what do my calves feel like? What do my thighs feel like? And what does my torso feel like? So moving through the whole body for feeling. And then also, hearing the wind, hearing the leaves rustle, hearing the sounds of nature, or like there's a fan in my background right now, hearing that. Moving through taste. If you have a cup of hot tea, what does it taste like? And the first sip, and after the sip, during the sip, how long does it take? So just moving through the 5 senses mindfully will ground you, and pay extra attention the whole time to feeling the body. And you can even feel all 5 senses at once in an advanced practice where you are used to feeling all these things, and then after 5 to 10 minutes of doing this, you feel all of this at once. This is sensory mindfulness, and that's where we start for our grounding to be able to do any energy work. It's becoming fully present to the here and now through the 5 senses instead of through thought and word and affirmation, etc. Then the second part, 2 out of 2, the second part of energy work is imagining, visually paying attention on our breath. As we breathe in, this light from the window right here outside of me, as I breathe in, I'm imagining that I'm breathing light particles in through my nose, down through my throat, into my chest and lungs, into my heart, and spreading it through my body, visualizing light traveling through the body to any place of pain or discomfort, any place of tension, any place that you're simply not feeling yourself, any place of stored emotions through the chakras, imagining that light spreading through the chakras where we feel emotions in our gut, or maybe that lump in our throat, or the tightening of our chest, or the tightening of the diaphragm, and we can send light to only one place. And literally pooching out, like if you feel anxious in the belly, bringing the breath deep into the belly, like pooching out the belly and imagining light there. And it's really as simple as that. Imagining the light growing brighter and brighter each breath, and as you exhale, a fog or a smog, imagining a cloud, a darker cloud, exhaling out debris and dead particles, dead molecules, and cleansing. And as the mind is paying attention to this, through law of observation, we cleanse these stored areas of emotions and tension easier. So that is just 2 basic ways to do energy work and to cleanse your aura. You can expand this light where after you've cleansed your body, you're breathing out light, imagining these light breathing out and creating a shield around you, and using positive affirmations that this shield is a protection against other people, their energy affecting you, if you're an empath, to others' energy, and spending 5 minutes exhaling out, visualizing light through the breath. And by law of observation, that very light that we are swimming in, just like a fish in the ocean, we're swimming in light, that very current of light will create a shield and cleanse our aura. So I got requested for this video. I'm so happy to do it. If you have any questions about how to cleanse our energy, cleanse the auric field, working with light energy, or good ways to ground and prepare for it, if you have any questions about that, please comment below, and I'll be sharing this video where it was requested as well as on my YouTube. My YouTube is the Ether System, E-T-H-E-R, and my Facebook is Alaya Ether. So feel free to add me on Facebook, ask me questions anytime, and feel free to comment and subscribe, please, so I know I have listeners and I can do your request videos. If you have any requests, hit the bell because I go live sometimes. And don't forget to add me on Instagram, the Ether System. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.